Alright guys, we reached day 2. I drove about two and a half hours, I can't remember, from my campsite south to a different spot altogether. Fished this spot a bunch last year. Had pretty good luck, so I'm going to fish here near this bridge. I'm going to walk up to the rapids there, and then I'm going to get my car and drive a little bit farther to a private road where the owner lets people fish, and there's some great holes there. And I'm hoping I can get some of the success I had yesterday. 56 total fish, one decent one at the end of the day. And I'm hoping to get a similar amount and try a whole bunch of new stuff. I'm going to start off with the same stuff I was having success with yesterday, but I'm going to try and switch up to some stuff I didn't use at all and see if I can get some bites. So let's go. Well guys, I'm pretty sure it's fairly shallow here, and this water is cold, holy moly. I'm hoping the generally colder water loving smallmouth are active in the shade here. This is a public park I'm at right now, but this area certainly sees less pressure than near the campground anyway. So I'm hoping that helps. Got one already. There we go. Get down. Get down. Oh, did I lose him? No, he's still there. Here's the first one of day 2. Little guy. I'm trying to avoid these lumps because I'm pretty sure they're poop. It's fish. God, you can barely feel these guys. Like, most of these bites I am just lifting. Like, I have to keep the Ned rig moving because even with such light line and such a, sensitive small rod, these little guys bite, you don't even feel it. I'm really trying to avoid gut hooking them too, so I'm trying to get on them as quick as I can. Luckily that wasn't in his gullet. Ah! I know my buddy Bass and Barbless would be loving this right now. He sought for quite a while to finally get a smallmouth and got on a couple recently. Pretty happy with that. You should check out his video where he finally gets them and sees what I've been talking about as far as both the size and the amount of fight they put up. All right. Right where you want it, roof of the mouth. This guy's got a lot of fight to him. These are, healthy fish. This is, July right now. This is not when fish are usually fat, and only these fish are chubby. It says a lot about the health of this river as far as diversity of food and everything goes. Now, they act like they've never eaten in their lives. It's kind of bananas. They all just fight over food, and there's so many of them that something will hit. Holy crap. Actually hooked into a fish. Maybe I'll get them to swim to me. Nice. Okay. Well, it's been an hour between number 12 and number 13. An hour. Well guys, quick update. It's 1:30. I've got 15 fish, so way behind yesterday. So far my long drive, well, pretty and enjoyable, is looking like a bit of a bust fishing wise. Parking at one more spot. It's a piece of private property that has a sign on it saying public access for fishing. I fished it last year and probably caught 30 or 40 fish here. It was the bulk of my fish on the second day last year also, so I'm gonna get back at it. It is really hot. It's 102 degrees outside and it feels every bit of it. And I'm surrounded by a forest of stinging nettles that I'm gonna have to try and avoid, but I'm gonna put a couple more hours in, hopefully be out of here at 4:35 and heading back to camp. And I honestly don't know how much of my last bunch of footage even had audio, because I noticed my stupid little connector was slightly off. So if that's silent, it doesn't matter. It wasn't much. Anyway, I think I caught, man, 3 fish in like 2.5 hours. So it got real slow. So hoping it picks up here. Guess we'll find out. Well, other parts of the river are noticeably shallower than last year. This area is noticeably deeper, and there are bass everywhere. I bet I get bit here. This fish just, yep, he watched me walk up to him and he still took it. These things are nuts. It's unlike anywhere I've ever fished in that these fish like are so populated that they will hit anything. Well, sorry. They certainly won't hit anything, as I've demonstrated, but there are times where they will just whack it even though you're a foot away from them. I have lost so many fish because I can't sit into them, so I just kind of, either they're too small and they're not really getting good bite, or I'm just missing them. There's another one. Oh, he is still there. Cool. Holy Lord, man. These things pull so hard. Whoa, it's a way bigger one. That's a way bigger one. Holy cannoli, please don't come off. Please don't come off. He's barfing up so much crawfish pieces. Nope, no, not again. That's a good fish. There we go. There we go. He barfed up a bunch of crawfish pieces. I knew as soon as he hit, he was a good one. He pulled hard. Again, good one is relative. He's a pound, but you know, for this time of year, this river, this is a good fish. Man, he cranked that thing. Woof. Good fight. That was a great fight. Like, the ultralight actually makes into a challenge, because he pulled hard and ran, and you just don't have the control with the ultralight that you do with a bigger rod. You know, a fish that size on my normal 6'6" or 7 foot medium light, I could manhandle. You know, I can just drag him in, and with this teeny little rod and, you know, 1,000 size reel without a ton of drag, and you know, 4-pound test, 8-pound braid. It adds a totally different dynamic to it, that's for sure. This will be fish number 29 if I get him in. Enthusiastic little guy. Guys like him are fun to watch, because I'm getting a chance to see how they fight and what they look for. You can tell they dig into the grass, they dig for rocks, they look for things to help them get away. And I've noticed they keep running into me. They run up and run into my legs and stuff, because I just, at that point, I'm just a big piece of cover to them. I'm something else that can help them escape. And I actually had an incident last night where I let one do that when I had a my jerkbait on and ended up with him wrapped around my leg with my jerkbait in my pants, both sets of trebles hooked to my pants with this fish still on there. And luckily I was able to pop him off first and then was able to get them back out of my pants without destroying my pants. I have a few pair of these shorts that I've destroyed, you know, with treble hooks and stuff like that. So number 30 is a tank engine, big guy. Oh, better one. Stay down, bud. Whoa. This one's barfing up craw pieces too. And another fish just came in and ate his craw piece. That's hilarious. Beautiful fish. Big red eyes. He got that kind of mucky bottom thing, and again, as he came up, there was a bunch of crawfish pieces that came out of him. So these better sized fish, again, quote unquote better size, are definitely eating the craws. So into the drink. He did. Oh, that's a totally different fish and a way bigger one than the one I just saw. I just tossed out in front of me because I saw a fish there and I was like, haha, I'll get him. And instead this guy came over and cranked it. Another quality fish. Another of that same size. These are right around a pound. They fight so hard, man. They dig, dig, dig. Beautiful red eye. Later, number 40. I don't know how much of this I'm going to show, but I had a really slow morning, changed spots, and I'm catching fish basically every cast here. 3 of them have been in the pound range now, which is great. I don't know how those look on camera, but they're chunky little fish. They're heavy fish, and they fight so freaking hard. So my day's definitely taken a turn. When I got here at a little after 1, I had 15 fish for the day. And as of now, which is 2:31, I'm at 41. So there you go. In the last hour, I've caught almost 30 fish. That's not a bass. What are you? Another one of what I caught yesterday, which I realized later is a frickin' pike minnow. That's exactly what that stupid thing is. It is a fish. They don't fight for shit though. I don't even know how you can hold these. I don't know if you can lip them or not. They don't seem to have teeth, but it's just as easy to grab them and say bye. They don't even swim off. They just kind of sit there like idiots, like you dum-dum. Oh well, you're 45. So that's officially 30 fish on one GoPro battery, which for those of you who have Hero 3 silvers like I do, know that that's about an hour and 10 minutes on 1080p 60 frames per second. So 48, where the hell I film in the last barely an hour, that's 30 fish. So that's easily the best numbers hour of my life for sure, of any species ever. I mean, those are like trout farm numbers. Ooh, he's pulling. This might be a good one. Oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is easily the best one yet. Easily. Holy cow. This would be a really crappy time for my camera to die. Holy moly. This one's Oh yeah. Come here, bud. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Come here, come here, come here. Easy, easy. Yes. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. This is easily 1.5 pounds. Come on. Yes. Look at that chunker. Yes. Okay. That's by far the biggest one so far. He's 1.5 pounds all day. All damn day. Golly. Oh, and right on cue, a deer's crossing, so look at this guy. He's all fat. I can feel the food inside him. What a beautiful fish. He fought so hard there. Oh my God. And I just wanted to get him in. I had him hooked really good ultimately, but I wanted to get him in just in case. That's far and away. I mean, I'm happy with a smallie this size anywhere, anytime, let alone midsummer, 102 degrees in the desert where the little fish have taken over. Thanks a lot, buddy. Yes. All right. Ooh, that's definitely a better one. Don't know how much better, but oh yes. Look at this poor rod. Feels like it's gonna break. Oh, another really good little fish. I hooked him through his damn tongue. I don't even know how I did that. Sorry, dude. There we go. Another 1 pound, hard fighting Oregon smallmouth. And man, all of these bigger ones have had these giant red eyes. I don't know if that's a change that they go through or what, but oof. All right, man. Well, that is going to go down as easily the coolest hour of fishing I've ever had. Like I said, I had a rough morning, drove a couple hours down, and then really I struggled over at the other spot. I only caught 15 fish. I hooked into a bunch and lost them, and then spent time exploring, spent some time in my truck just sitting there, spent time talking to some dude, and then came over here and started casting right from where I walked in. I haven't even, gone down to the rapids with the pool at the bottom yet, and I'm just drilling fish. I mean, I had 15 when I got here, and in the time of one GoPro battery, I'm now at 48, including a solid 1.5 pounds, and I think 3 others that are in the pound range. Good fish for this area and this time of year. So I'm stoked right now. I'm having a blast, and I'm not leaving anytime soon. I'm gonna keep whacking them till they're not biting anymore, and probably move down. And the scenery right here is just unreal. I'm just gonna run in a circle real quick, all awkwardly, just so you guys can see it. It can't be described. I mean, just look at these cliffs, and I mean, it's unreal here. Beautiful lush grass in some of these areas, and the river's wonderful. So having a great time, gonna keep it up. I'll see you guys back in the water. And one thing I didn't mention was that all of those fish have come on the same TRD. Haven't broken off, haven't changed worms. It got kind of crusty, and then went ahead and caught a nice pounder right at the end of its life anyway, and instead of switching it out, I just flipped it over. So quick explanation as to why this spot has been so productive. Up there, as you can see, there's a rapid, a flat area, another rapid, and then it opens up over here into a channel that's a lot deeper. I mean, I'm waist deep right now, and it gets deeper and deeper, and that channel leads down to another rapid down that way. And so this is a great feeding area. It's great in the summer heat because there's current, and the water's way cooler in the current, I can tell you that. And these smallmouth, it's just a buffet for them. It's running everything down through these rapids, and they're able to just pick stuff off down here, and they are bunched up, man. I mean, even just walking the shore here, I'm bumping into fish, and I'm able to drop a lure in front of me and have 15 fish come up and take a look at it. Well, this noisy babbling rapid is what I was talking about. As you can see, it comes in here and swirls, and it's fairly deep through here, and I would be willing to bet I catch a fish on this cast on baby ducks. Of course I did. He's in the current too. Holy cow. Oh no, it was a big one. Okay. Okay, get out of the current. I can't even get him, make progress with him. Oh, he's good. It's another good fish. Another good fish. Another poundish, fat, incredibly strong smallmouth. I mean, I know I'm using crazy light tackle, and that's part of it, but I mean, these guys pull and pull and pull, and once you get them in this current, you know, this is their domain and they own it. So I'm only gonna make a couple casts into this little area, and then I'm gonna head out of here.
Breaking news in the Dalles. This is new video of that grass fire burning just southeast of town.
A Forest Service spokeswoman says this fire is moving fast. We'll get a wider look here at where those flames are. It looks like it's on a person's farm there.
Well guys, as you just saw, crazy wildfire out in that area. Honestly, I left my campsite in the morning, didn't think anything of it. Sky was clear, there was a little puff of something off in the distance, figured it was just steam or something, and drove south, fished for 6 hours. I was gone maybe 8 hours total, and driving back up, all I could see in the sky was more and more and more gray. And then the closer I got to the campground, the more I saw just this wall of smoke in the sky and an obvious fire. So I looked it up real quick and saw that areas I was right near were at a stage 3 evacuation, and that the fire was spreading real quick. And by the time I got back to the campsite, the sky was totally gray there and it smelled like smoke. So I just packed up and left. I cut my losses there. It was 20-25 mile an hour winds anyway, so throwing an ultralight would have been a bit of a challenge. But still, just an absolutely insane couple days of fishing. Absolutely worth the trip. I just love that place so much. It was a great place to camp, a great place to fish, and it was so much fun catching my first fly bass, my first fly fish of the year, and then just throwing those teeny little ultralights all the time and getting to fight those little fish that really have all that spirit. So great trip. Thanks for coming along, guys. I'm glad I did this, and I hope you guys enjoy it.